Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host Nathan P. Butler. We continue our trend of the last few episodes of looking at screeners this time around, and this is actually looking at one we've seen before in a bigger context, and then some others in a similar vein. This actually ties back into episode 148 of this series, where we took a look at an Emmy screener for the Clone Wars episode Lethal Trackdown, the season finale from season 2, which was part of the nominees for the 62nd Primetime Emmy Awards. Well, that disc was not alone in being out there among screeners for those Emmy Awards, even just for animation programming. What we're going to look at in this episode is the entirety of the animation programming screeners for the 62nd Primetime Emmy Awards, which is where Lethal Trackdown came in, but we're also going to take a look at two others from the two previous Emmy Awards, the 61st and 60th, that also include Star Wars content. We're also going to find that Lethal Trackdown was not the only one, even in its year, when it came to Star Wars content to find. Tough to find these days, thankfully. Someone was selling these on eBay. In fact, it was the same seller each time, and I bought them separately, so now I've reached out like, hey, if you run into something else, I'm interested, just so I didn't buy it over and over again from the same guy again. Well, we start with this one. We're going to go back in time. So we have Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, Animation Programming Entries, 2009 to 2010. The Emmy there, Emmy behind it in the lights, 62nd Primetime Emmy Awards. The back is basically just the color scheme we'll see on the disc, the gold bar with bluish background, Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Spine there says DVD up at the top, has an Emmy Award at the bottom. 62nd Primetime Emmy Awards, Animation Programming Entries, 2009 to 2010. Inside, it's this weird package, and they're all like this. It's a bunch of discs in this kind of odd, deep holder with little buttons on the ends that you press to release them from the packaging. Kind of odd. I guess, you know, it's just a way of putting this freaking many discs into a single container, though, without needing a bunch of arms for it and fancy production or anything, but I had never seen a package like that before. What is in here? There are 7 discs for Outstanding Animated Program, which was category number 3. So category number 3, Outstanding Animated Program. It has the dates 2009 to 2010, disc 1 of 7, DVD off to the side, and it lists what's on that disc underneath. In this case, this is Alien Earths and the American Dad episode Rapture's Delight. Disc 2. This includes the Archer episode Skytanic, the Batman the Brave and the Bold episode Mayhem of the Music Meister, Ben 10 Alien Force episode Con of Wrath, and the Boondocks episode It's a Black President, Huey Freeman. Disc 3 of that category includes the Cleveland Show episode A Cleveland Brown Christmas, then Disney Prep and Landing, and Freaknik the Musical. Disc 4 in that category, Generator Rex episode The Day That Everything Changed, Glenn Martin DDS episode We've Created a Mobster, the Good Family episode A Good Man Is Hard to Find. 5th disc of that category. This includes Holly and Hal Moose, Our Uplifting Christmas Adventure, King of the Hill episode To Sirloin with Love, and the Life and Times of Tim episode Tim's Beard / Unjustly Neglected Drama. Disc 6 in the category, The Ricky Gervais Show episode Knob at Night, The Simpsons episode Once Upon a Time in Springfield, Sit Down, Shut Up episode Helen and Sue's High School Reunion, and South Park episodes 200/201. And then finally, the one that's got the Star Wars item on it. We've seen this one before back in episode 148. This has Lethal Trackdown, again, from season 2. So it says Star Wars: The Clone Wars Lethal Trackdown, but then we have Titan Maximum episode Pilot, Ugly Americans episode called An American Werewolf in America, and then Yes, Virginia. But then that's not it, because you then have one other category in here, Outstanding Short Format Animated Program, with a lot of stuff on it here. Just different name, it's category 4 now. We have the episode My Two Favorite People from Adventure Time, Romanian Rhapsody from Anthony Bourdain's Alternate Universe, The Awesome Chronicles of Manny and Khan, Baluba Lube's Fun Park, Borneo's Chowder episode The Toots, Danger Planet, Racing the School Bus episode of a show called Disney Kick Butowski, a Suburban Daredevil, Heart of Stone, and Le Door. And then another disc with Star Wars content, disc 2 of 2 for Category 4. The non-Star Wars content would include the episode TT Tummy Tums of the Marvelous Misadventures of Flarejack, or Flarjack, whatever. Let's see, Medlin Meadows, regular show, the Robot Chicken episode Full-Assed Christmas Special, Spleen Stab, Stock Boys of the Apocalypse, teeny tiny print here, the Super News episode, The Super Virus, Uncle Grandpa, Yes, and Star Wars Gangsta Rap Chronicles. That is the Star Wars Gangsta Rap, not the original, but the video from Adam Films. So look it up on YouTube, Star Wars Gangsta Rap Chronicles. It's the one that goes through the different characters rapping sort of segment by segment as opposed to it all kind of being mixed together. Kind of funny, kind of cool, kind of catchy. Didn't realize it was in the same package as the Lethal Trackdown one that we saw previously, so hadn't been able to mention it at the time. But again, all of those 2 Star Wars items inside the 62nd Primetime Emmy Awards Screener Animation Program package here. Roll it back a year, Clone Wars is on the air. Yes, they were nominated that time as well. That brings us the 61st Primetime Emmy Awards, copyright down there. Animation programming entries again, 2008 to 2009 in this case. Academy of Arts and Sciences up there at the top. The back, similar again, just kind of giving the design of what we're going to see from the discs with the name of the organization down at the bottom. Spine there, DVD is at the bottom this time. 61st Primetime Emmy Awards, Animation Programming Entries 2008 to 2009. Now, whereas this set, when you put the discs in, actually has a menu to select, and the next one we're going to see has a menu to select from, this one does not. Instead, you put the discs in, and it has a message that says, please be advised that this DVD does not contain interactive menus. To view the programs contained on this DVD, please chapter forward using your remote or playback device. We have placed introductory slates at the beginning of each program. Okay. The programs we're going to see on this one that relate to Star Wars are letterboxed 16:9 for both, basically. Again, that same weird kind of container here where you got to kind of pull the little trigger and out comes a big old stack of discs. The style of disc is a little bit different, but similar in the ways that really matter. So that weird kind of color bar going across, but category number, category 3 in this case, outstanding animated program, in parentheses for programming less than 1 hour. Then we have DVD symbol over here, the names of the shows and their episodes underneath. It's got the date and disc whatever of whatever over on the side. So for this category, disc 1 of 3, it's American Dad, 1600 Candles, Avatar The Last Airbender, Sozin's Comet Part 3, Into the Inferno, Batman the Brave and the Bold, Legends of the Dark Might, King of the Hill, Serves Me Right for Giving General George S. Patton the Bathroom Key. Second disc, The Life and Times of Tim, Latino Tim / The Priest is Drunk, The Powerpuff Girls Rule, Rick and Steve, the happiest gay couple in all the world, Labor Days, and Robot Chicken Star Wars Episode 2. Right, so Robot Chicken Star Wars does wind up on here. That means we're going to see 2 Star Wars items in this set, as we're used to seeing with the other one, and as we will see in the next one. All 3 of these have 2 Star Wars items each, if you count parodies like Robot Chicken or Family Guy and stuff like that as Star Wars items, which many Star Wars fan collectors do. Just your mileage may vary. All right, next disc. This is disc 3 of 3 for the same category. This includes The Simpsons, Gone Maggie Gone, South Park, Margaritaville, The Venture Brothers, The Family That Stays Together Part 1, and Star Wars The Clone Wars, Trespass. Right, the episode from Season 1 that introduces Orto Plutonia and new characters, Ryo Chuchi, for instance. So kind of an interesting episode of Season 1 for them to choose, but a standalone episode, which I guess was a smart decision, I suppose, if they're looking for being able to tell a single story and get people's attention with it for the Emmy Awards. We then have other ones. We have Area 4, Outstanding Animated Program for programming 1 hour or more, 3 discs for that. Afro Samurai Resurrection and Dead Space Downfall on this one. I actually used to really love the Dead Space video game franchise and its films, so kind of cool to see Dead Space Downfall on there. Then, again, 4th category, Disc 2, Destination Imagination, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Little Spirit Christmas in New York. And then disc 3 out of 3 for this one, A Miser Brothers Christmas and Underfist Halloween Bash. Then there is one more category included with its own single disc, Area 72C, Outstanding Special Class Short Format Animated Programs. Right here. No disc of whatever because it is just the only disc for it. This includes Chowder, Panini for President, Disney's Phineas and Ferb, The Monster of Phineas and Ferbenstein, The Drinky Cow Show, Beer Goggles, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, Kid Nichols, Moral Oral, Clothes Face, The Rodents, R-O-A-D-Ints, 10-4 Good Buddy, Episode 3, The Sarah Silverman Program Animated Webisode Magic Purse, SpongeBob SquarePants, Dear Vikings, Stickman Exodus Hangman, and Time for Some Campaignin'. Yes, because of this, there actually is a SpongeBob SquarePants item in my home video collection. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That brings us to the previous year, the 60th Primetime Emmy Awards. So we have Emmys, 60th Primetime Emmy Awards, Animation Programming Entries, 2007 to 2008, Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, different design here, the background you're going to see, name of the organization again, DVD on top, Emmy on bottom again, with copyright down there at the bottom this time as well. 60th Primetime Emmy Awards, Animation Programming Entries, 2007 to 2008. Now, here's the thing. What's going to be in here for Star Wars, because this is before the Clone Wars television series would have been eligible. What's going to be in here? Well, you may recall what I mentioned last time about parodies. We have, of course, again, another one of those kind of weird ways of getting the discs out. That was Robot Chicken Episode 2, Star Wars Episode 2. We saw in this one. It's going to be one included here along with a Family Guy special. So let's take a look. Disc design has sort of this yellowish, goldish thing over here, almost like confetti on it. Reddish maroon over here. Gives you disc whatever of whatever. Area 4, in this case, animated program for programming 1 hour or more. DVD symbol here. These do have a menu on them, and then names of the programs underneath. So for this category, we have Animal School Musical, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Ben 10, The Secret of the Omnitrix, and Blue Harvest. This has the first Family Guy Star Wars parody special on it for consideration. So Star Wars content on that disc, if you consider parody Star Wars content for collecting purposes. Same category, disc 2, we have Chill Out Scooby-Doo and the Class of 3000 Christmas Special and Imagination Land from South Park. Next one here, disc 3 of that category, Justice League New Frontier and Superman Doomsday. Kind of want to watch those. Then we have another category, category 3, Outstanding Animated Program for Programming Less Than 1 Hour. Again, 3 discs of this one. We have American Dad, Tearjerker, Avatar The Last Airbender, The Puppet Master, The Boondocks, The Story of Gangstalicious, Creature Comforts America, Don't Choke to Death Please, Disney's Phineas and Ferb, Dude, We're Getting the Band Back Together, and Disney's Kim Possible Graduation. Disc 2 of that category, we have Disney's The Replacements, A Daring Romance / Made for Kay, Drawn Together Babies, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, The Blue Super Dude and the Magic Potato of Power, never thought I'd say that phrase, King of the Hill, Death Picks Cotton, Lil Bush, Big Pharma, and Moral Oral Nature Part 2. Disc 3, last disc of that category. Rick and Steve, the happiest gay couple in all the world. Guess who's coming for quiche? Robot Chicken Star Wars. The first special for Robot Chicken is on here, so both of them are actually on these. Then The Simpsons, Eternal Moonshine of the Simpson Mind, SpongeBob SquarePants, Inmates of Summer, Two Faces of Squidward, and Yin Yang Yo, Smoke and Mirrors / Yin Credible. And then another single disc category here, which is, again, Special Class 73E, short format animated program. Has a lot on here. No Star Wars, though. Afterworld Monumental, Akon Calls T-Pain, The Best of UglyStepchild.com, Camp Laszlo, Laszlo's First Crush, Chowder, Burple Nurples, 5 On, Zombies on Presidential Candidates, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Dracula Must Die, It's Jerry Time, Roommate from Hell, Judge Fudge, Colombian Standoff, Lil Bush, Post-Show Q&A Mom, Pale Force, Lady Pale, The Professor Brothers, The TA Interview, The Rodents, Caffeine High, Sarah Silverman Program Animated Shorts, Steve and Brian, Squirrel Boy, Gunfight at the Soke Corral, like It's Okay, S''OK Corral, Super News, The Hills Post-Apocalypse, The Team Rio de Death, Thad, Mom Exercises, 30-Second Bunnies Theater, Kill Bill Parts 1 and 2, War Games, and Y'all So Stupid, Style Squad. So that's 3 years in a row where the Emmys had screener packages available for the animated stuff, wherein at least 2 Star Wars items, and in fact exactly in this case 2 Star Wars items, if you count parodies, per set actually existed. If you're looking for parodies, you might want to look for all 3. If you're looking specifically for the Clone Wars, at least these 2 do have Clone Wars episodes in them. I'm assuming later ones probably did as well. I haven't managed to get my hands on any past the 62nd Primetime Emmys. But I will, of course, continue to be on the lookout. Just something fun that I ran into, thought it'd be kind of cool to pick those up and add to the collection, because I know that the screener had existed for Lethal Trackdown because we covered it before, but I had no idea that it was from an even bigger set. I assumed it was from many other discs, but that the big set would include another Star Wars item, I had no idea, and finding that meant, hey, I wonder if there's any others, and hunting down those others. So, with that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers. And, I guess, Robot Chicken and Family Guy's Star Wars parody viewers.